they're gifting the Bulls a playoff spot, and that makes it harder on the Heat and the Indiana Pacers. I can't explain this. I don't. They're resting for their golf that they're going to play on Thursday, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. I mean, this is ridiculous. This might be the worst. Even though nobody cares about their team, they're a no-name team. This might be the most egregious example because you're resting for absolutely nothing. Okay, you're about to get 3 or 4 months of rest, and you're sitting a game. And look, I don't think Washington. They're sitting players that plays Miami.
Yeah.
Atlanta, I think, is going to be sitting players against India. So I don't know.
Might even out.
Theoretically, I agree with you. It may even out, but it does take away the integrity of the game because you're talking about playoff spots.
And what it's one thing if the cool kids in high school were in the parking lot smoking cigarettes, but once the chess team's doing it, you're like, okay, we have a fundamental problem. Like you can argue for LeBron and Westbrook, but when the Nets are doing it, I'll go back to this. It's too sudden. I was talking about this earlier today. Beach erosion. I grew up on the beach. Over 25 years, the beach where I grew up has eroded. So there's a reason for it. When something happens suddenly, an earthquake, it feels like it's being engineered. Popovich did this. Nobody really duplicated it. Now everybody's doing it. I want to know who's engineering it. I know it's not the owners, and I know it's not Adam Silver, and I know it's not the television partners. Is it coaches, LeBron? This is way. You guys, it's happened out of the middle of nowhere.
Here's my thing, though. I played for the Mavericks, okay? Early on, we won 11 games. We won 13 at the end of the year. Some of our veteran players, at the last moment, they sat. Brooklyn doesn't owe Miami, any of those teams, anything. Miami was 6-12 in October. That's their fault. They were 13-18 going from December to January. You win a couple more games, you're not in this position. They don't owe them that. If they choose to sit guys down and want to let other guys play for whatever reason, it's almost like Brooklyn was going through a 20-game losing streak, and now they play Miami. They say,
what about the fans?
Mickey Erickson, slide me a good one.
What about the fans?
What about them?
There's absolutely no reason to go to that game.
At this point, what do they owe? So we're going to put our guys in there so you have an opportunity or another team?
Fans that bought the tickets, that watched the team, they don't deserve to see the best product.
But
what best product? Brooklyn don't have a best product. It's obvious already. So what are you talking about? They don't owe them anything.
When we go to an NFL game on any Sunday, there's 9 starters out. When we go to a baseball game, there's 6. The problem here is the NBA has built its core business, not around the shield like the NFL, or history like baseball. It's built it around the current set of stars. So part of this is a fundamental business model issue.
Yeah.
The NBA is beholden my entire life to about 4 guys. And the 4 guys now are richer than ever, are more empowered than ever, and want to push back.
And have set a precedent that is catching fire, just like you said. And again, when the cool kids start doing stuff and they don't get in trouble, what do the nerdy kids do? Oh, man, we can do that too. And as a parent and as a leader, it's hard to discipline them.
When you're out there, Chris, every night, most of us can't be out there every night. You go to a lot of games. am I out of my mind saying it's being engineered by some group?
I'm not one to buy into conspiracy theories. I don't know that that's happening. There are different places. Some people will say it's the trainers, the performance doctors on each team.
They're going to coaches.
Yeah, some other people say it's the players. There are people telling me that LeBron, forget what T. Lue and all these guys, LeBron is telling them when he wants to sit.
Right.
There are those saying that.
You're not going to do that in Miami.
Different.
You're not going to do that with Pat Riley. You're not going to, Papa's going to make that decision. Pat Riley's not going to allow a player to come to him unless that person really needs the rest injured-wise.
I mean, Brooklyn, it doesn't make any sense.
Now, Sean Marks, their GM, is out of the San Antonio school. But still, last game, as you said, it makes absolutely no sense. They are telling us every week now, we don't want to play 82 games.
Yes.
82 games is too many. And I, for one, say, all right, let's cut it. I wish they cut it for next season. Go to 60, 65, whatever it could be. I mean, this is ridiculous, though. They got to do something.
They do.
I hope the fans, look, I love the league, but I think Charles Barkley had a great point. The fans have to work. That's the only way it's going to change.
When the Dodger fans, because of Frank McCourt,
Right.
they really stopped going to Dodger games. For anybody that lived out here, there was like a month stretch where, and the Dodgers get 30 a night. It was empty. The fans rarely do that, but I think you're in a situation where the fans want control.
no
Here's your
choice.
opportunity to seize control.